Have you ever had a dream that got closer and closer, that got bigger and bigger till it burst at the seams, and suddenly your world is so dark, light doesn't beam, and you're in a situation you never perceived? Everyone around you says you gotta believe that things will get better, that this is just a storm that has to be weathered, like when it rains and you're wet, but you know you could always be wetter. And you're not gonna lie, you're not a pretender, you did everything possible to be a contender, and now you're on the sidelines, just another attender. You're in so much pain, you want to surrender, but you can't because you work so hard. Now you're scarred. It's like there's a door in your heart that was left ajar, and this emptiness now is so bizarre. You're missing what was always there, like when you take out paper and make a tear. The paper is still paper, but it needs a repair. And who are you without this dream? Someone scared? You've gone from happily married to discovering an affair. This horrible emptiness is no longer rare. It's there every day like clothing you wear, but it's not a shirt or a hat, just a burden to bear, making you so tired, fatigued, so you lose all desire. You feel so old, ready to expire. You've lost your flame, your fire. And I know there's no more advice you want to acquire, and if I had a cure-all, I'd be a liar. But give me another verse so I can try to inspire. And yeah, I know you're hurting because I'm hurting too, and believe me, I wish I could take this pain from you, but even Superman has to learn to lose. Kryptonite is like the drinker's booze. I remember sitting, trying to make sense. Why did this happen to me? Lost, trying to repent, thinking I must have done wrong to earn pain to this extent. Something I'd done resulted in what I'd gotten. I'd been sent a message that couldn't be forgotten. Felt like my world had shrunk like cotton. I lost a joy in my life that could never be bought in. But when I felt my world collapse, sunk under the rubble, air comes and gasps, and I fear each coming moment will be my last. Drowning in the darkness that has been cast, but suddenly there's light, the worst has passed. Maybe it's just one day I made it through, but it's better than yesterday. Worse than today, all part of the process is learning to stay without the dream that has guided you, inspired you, made you become you out of the millions of who's. And I know you feel deserted, but please don't feel thwarted. This is all part of the plan. And in time you can look back and realize that life isn't what you thought it would be, but that doesn't mean you can't be happy. Because a dream is a dream you have in your sleep, but what you make out of life is what you can keep. And yeah, I know you're hurting because I'm hurting too. And believe me, I wish I could take this pain from you, but even Superman has to learn to lose. Kryptonite is like the drinker's booze. No matter what, life goes on, even when what you loved most is gone, and you can either put down the pencil or write a new song. The words come slow at first, but before long you're singing, swinging, winging, clinging to life, bringing a fight, deeming, shrinking, no longer sinking, free to be thinking about what only you know, but free to have thoughts that are not dark but glow. And even though you have felt pain, gone insane, from happiness you've abstained, you raise your eyes to the sky, and when it hits your face you are alive, and you know now there's nothing you can't survive.
Guys, I'm here at the Rika Center with our own Ilana Winawer, who just performed her original. Can you tell us a little bit about your song?
Well, it's called Dreams, and it's kind of a spoken verse piece.
Can you tell us a little about what's about kind of your inspiration to come perform at the Rika Center?
I've been hurt bad recently, and kind of just like writing poems and stuff has helped, and the Rika Center has played a huge influence in me, you know, kind of changing the course of my life from what I thought it was going to be, and it's just been a really amazing experience, and I just you guys kind of a symbol of moving on.
You've had a lot of experiences on the other side of the camera. You've had a lot of experience in IRL. What is it like finally getting performed for your first time on stage at the Rika Center?
I was very nervous, very nerve-wracking, but it's a really good feeling afterwards.
Now, what is it like being on stage, being your sole support system? There's no backup singers, there's no music, there's no bassist. What is it like being all you on stage?
I was extremely scared. Like, I got up there and I was like, when am I supposed to go? And I was like, oh my god, I just go when I want to because there's no music or anything. But it was also really nice because, like, if I lost beat or something, it wasn't a huge deal. I could just go at my own pace.
Now, one last question for you. As a former drummer, do you have a right drumstick and a left drumstick? 3-1 is our vote tally so far. Thank you so much. Give it up again for all.